Hey Coyotes, and welcome to another fantastical Cmstv.
To start off the show, we have Ian giving us an inside look at the CHMS Video Game Club.
A look at the Friday Night Lights with Grace.
A fascinating interview with the artist Stephen Fishwick.
An array of optical illusions.
And many more fantabulous stories. I'm Lydia.
And I'm Belle. Buckle up your seatbelts.
Keep all arms and legs inside the ride at all times.
Because Cmstv starts now.
Before I send it over to Ian with a story on Video Game Club, I have an announcement. Miracosta is hosting a STEM event on February 21st from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Hope to see you there. Now let's send it over to Ian and Video Game Club. Take it away.
Good morning, Coyotes. Welcome to Video Game Club. Video Game Club is a place for people to hang out and discuss video games, watch videos, and have fun. We talked to Marcus, the president of Video Game Club, to see what Video Game Club is all about.
Well, we do debates and we talk about games and watch videos about games, and it's pretty awesome for people that, like video games, and it's basically fun. And since there was just a Minecraft club at the school, we wanted to, make a change, not only Minecraft, we're doing all games now and all genres of the gaming world and community.
If you're interested in talking about video games and eating your lunch with your friends, well, come check out Video Game Club. They meet at Wednesdays at lunch in Mr. Lyons' room. I'm Ian Hackett reporting for Cmstv. Now back to you, anchors.
That sounds like fun. I'll definitely check it out. Now let's send it over to Davin with the history of the ukulele.
Hey Coyotes, this is Davin Eagleston, and today I'm going to share with you the history of the ukulele. When most of you hear the word ukulele, you most likely heard of an instrument originated in Hawaii, but it is really a redesigned version of the Portuguese instrument, the machete de baraga. About 125 years ago, the Portuguese instrument was brought to Hawaii, and that is when the Hawaiians altered the design to make it one of the best sounding instruments there is. The ukulele, or as some might say uke, originally was played in street performances, but now it is used in many well-known songs. For example, Vance Joy uses a baritone ukulele in his hit song Riptide. There's 4 types of ukuleles. As I said earlier, the baritone, which is the lowest sounding ukulele, then the tenor, then the concert, then the soprano, which is the highest. When Hawaiians first made ukuleles, they made them out of koa wood, a wood native to Hawaii, because it made a very unique sound. It has a sound that is different from any other instrument. Well, that is all I need to tell you about how the machete de baraga became a ukulele. Until next time, this is Davin Eagleston for Cmstv. Anchors, back to you.
That was really interesting. Do you know that there's an all-girls flag football team? Well, we asked Grace to check it out. Now introducing Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights is a flag football program for girls and boys K through 8th. FNL Youth Flag Football is a non-profit organization that was founded by Mark Sharma and Chris Ketchum in 2006. Over 11,000 kids play in FNL in 7 different leagues today. Typically, there are no more than 8 players on a team. Flag football is a 6-on-6 game filled with fun and action. The offensive team plays for a first down at midfield and a touchdown in the end zone. A coin toss determines first possession. The offensive team takes possession of the ball at its 5-yard line and has 3 plays across the midfield for a first down. Once the team crosses midfield, it has 3 plays to score a touchdown. If the offensive team fails to score, the ball changes possession to the new offensive team. The offensive team takes over on its 5-yard line. Touchdowns are worth 6 points and extra points are able to earn. This team that is being showed is the first ever all-girls team. I interviewed some of the players to find out how much they enjoy the sport of flag football.
This is my first year playing football, and I really like it and hanging out with my friends and playing a lot of plays. This is my first year playing flag football, and I'm really enjoying it and having fun with my friends.
I also interviewed the coach, Michael Sweeney, to learn more about FNL.
My name is Michael. I am coaching the first ever all-girls 3rd, 4th grade flag football team with North County Flag Football. We have 3rd, 4th grade football girls. We're very excited. We hope you can come out any Friday night. And gosh, you know, if more girls can come out and play football, it'd be exciting. First all-girls football team.
I hope you have a good weekend, Coyotes. This is Grace Dieter reporting for Cmstv. Now back to the anchors.
Wow, that sounds like a great opportunity for girls who want to play flag football. Up next, we have an interview with an artist, Stephen Fishwick.
Stephen Fishwick has been mastering his amazing art skills for 37 years now. Stephen paints in all mediums. Ever since a young age, Stephen has lived and breathed art.
I had a mom who wanted to be an artist, and the moment she saw that I was interested in art, she got me paints and she got me sketchbooks.
Once Stephen graduated from high school, he went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh.
After 9 months, realized they had no clue as to how to teach someone to be an artist, and I dropped out.
Like any artist, there are many things that inspire Stephen.
You know, my inspirations definitely come from artists that are better than me.
Stephen Fishwick is a very renowned artist. The majority of his work is for licensing purposes, such as shirts, like the pictures behind him. About only 40% of everything that leaves his easel is seen by the public, and in that 40%, there are 3 incredibly amazing estates that Stephen was asked to do.
So I got into live performance art probably about 10 years ago. Somebody at my church asked me if I could paint on stage while the band played. I said, sure. How long do they play for? And they said about 10 minutes, painting very fast, live to music.
And with that, Stephen had a whole new side to his career. With this came his For Life collection, where he paints endangered species to bring awareness to them.
And the San Diego Zoo saw that and asked me if I could do that live and educate people on the plight of endangered species.
More recently, about 4 years ago, Stephen Fishwick started working with Disney and their Fine Art division.
It's the stuff that you loved growing up, and now I get to paint it in my studio any way I want.
With already accomplishing so much, Stephen has decided that he wants to start teaching people how to do exactly what he's doing. Therefore, he has created an art kit called Create Your Own Masterpiece.
And what it does is I give you the artwork that I've already sketched out, it's printed, and I teach you through videos on my website how to paint it. You know, people ask me all the time, how can you do a 5-minute painting? And the answer is, well, it only takes 37 years to do a 5-minute painting. Because it's a journey. Each piece you get better and better that have gotten me to the place I am now.
So remember, if you keep working towards your goals, you can be as successful as Stephen Fishwick. This is Kylie Valenci reporting for CMS-TV. Now back to the anchors.
I'll make sure to check out those art kits. All this talking is making me hungry. Good thing Edward went out to the Land and Water Company restaurant.
The Land and Water Company is a new restaurant that opened in the historic Twin Inns building in downtown Carlsbad. The restaurant is owned and operated by executive chef Robert Ruiz. Chef Ruiz is a master seafood and sushi chef. Born and raised in Oceanside, he moved on his own at 17 to Hawaii. That's where he got his start as a chef, learning the art of creating sushi from the best.
I started off cleaning fryers, short order cook. I ended up working my way up to a place called the Kona Inn, where I did like fine dining and saute and French technique for a long time. That led me to the Hualalai Resort, which is a 4 seasons property. It's one of the most beautiful resorts on the planet. And so after being there 4 years, a really important chef came into my life who took over the property as the executive chef, and his name was Etsuji Umezu.
Chef Ruiz is an amazing chef, but he's also a passionate advocate for sustainable fishing. Our oceans have been overfished for decades, and many key species are close to extinction. Stocks of swordfish, tuna, and other large fish are down by 90%. An estimated 1 in 5 fish served in restaurants has been illegally caught. Chef Ruiz invented an edible barcode for sushi that identifies where his fish is from and that it was legally fished.
Sustainable fishing is extremely important. It's no longer like a thing of the past or something, a lot of people hear the word sustainability, they don't know what it means, or they'll think back to like, oh, well, this is people that are just a little too sensitive. Maybe it's, it's not really that big of a deal. I can still go out and fish all the time if I want to. But it's actually the opposite of the truth. There's a serious crisis going on right now in the ocean where an example of that is there are more people that go to a San Diego Charger game at Qualcomm. There's more people in the stands there than there are Pacific bluefin tuna that are reproducing left in the whole Pacific Ocean.
Chef Ruiz brings his knowledge, creativity, and commitment to his restaurant, the delicious meals he creates, and the preservation of our oceans. If humankind doesn't change how we treat the oceans and its inhabitants, many marine species will become extinct. Robert Ruiz is on a mission to make sure that doesn't happen. For Cmstv,
and think about that when you're looking at the 360, almost 400 million Americans that want to eat tuna every day.
I'm Edward Gardner. Now back to the anchors.
That looks so good. I'll make sure to go there over the weekend. To end off the show, we have Cole with some optical illusions.
Whoa, I'm really dizzy.
Me too. Well, that's all we have for you this week.
Have a great weekend, Coyotes. Bye.